Hi, I'm Dr. Rob Danoff for ARIA Health, Medical Mythbusters. All right, is this a myth or is this a fact? This young doctor lost a third of his body weight through diet and exercise. No pills, no surgery, no gimmicks. Is that a myth or is that a fact? Doctor, was that a myth or is that a fact?
It's a fact.
You lost about 85 pounds
Yes,
through diet and exercise.
absolutely.
See, it can be done. And guess what? It doesn't have to be expensive. But here's the thing. What's the formula for us to be to a healthier weight? Well, firstly, what led you to really want to do it? I mean, we're all aware of our body weight and our body habits. What really got you motivated?
It was my health. Being the patient. As a doctor, your biggest, you don't realize it, but your biggest fear is being the patient one day. And, having that kind of sink in after seeing so many, bad outcomes really made me want to change.
And from what I remember, you weren't feeling good. I mean, your energy levels weren't good. You were tired of feeling tired, huh?
Absolutely. I was very tired. I was going up the steps saying, I'm going to be the code that I'm running to one of these days, and that will be a bad situation, an embarrassing situation. So it was really not feeling well and worrying about my health.
Okay, so the first thing is we have to decide inside we want to feel better. Alan did that. Then he was on his way. That's the first goal. That was your first hurdle. Okay, top 5 ways. Number 1, you kept a food diary for 2 weeks. What did it show you?
It made me appreciate how many calories I was eating in a day and how much weight I was gaining each week by empty calories.
So what Alan saw was that, wait a minute, those little things, I didn't eat too much. Actually, he was eating a lot during the day, and about a third of your calories came from liquids. And what were those liquids?
Soda.
A lot of liquid sugar, soda, and also juices. They all have a lot of sugar, and guess what? We don't know that. Our body doesn't know that, and we're still eating our normal amount. So that amounted to over a pound a week of weight gain for Alan. So number 1 is keep a diet log or diary to see what you're eating, and then make modifications. Number 2, activity.
Yes.
What did you do? Alan has, one of his dogs is named Chub Chub. So I put Alan on a 4-legged weight loss plan. What's that? Well, if you don't have a dog, borrow one from your neighbor. But people who walk their dogs, you got to be active. So, Alan, what did you do with your activity?
I started slowly walking my dog around the neighborhood, and it made me appreciate, most importantly, how many calories it took to burn off a particular food item. And was it really worth 2 hours on a treadmill to burn off a muffin that I might be eating that morning?
You'd be surprised. Alan he's very great with computers. So he had this app, and he traced his steps. So he'd show me how many steps he did each day and around the neighborhood. For example, some of these English or blueberry muffins are 500 calories. You have to walk about 5 miles to burn off those calories. And Alan said, it's not worth it. You might have a little taste of it, but that's not worth it. So number 1, you changed your diet the way you ate. You ate healthier. Also, you ate earlier in the day. Is that right?
Yes.
No more late night snacking and eating?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Number 2 was activity. You were walking more? Number 3, sleep. It's been shown that people who don't sleep enough tend to be a little bit heavier. Alan, what was your sleep like before your weight loss and then after when you're feeling healthier?
It was very erratic. I was very tired during the day. Actually underwent a sleep study at ARIA just to make sure I didn't have apnea. But once I started making my patterns more routine, trying to have a dedicated time for sleep, dedicated time for studying and working, I felt a lot better. More energy, more refreshed, more vibrant, and ready to work.
All right, and then talk to me about water. What did water do for you?
It gave me, it made me feel full. A lot of people confuse thirst with being hunger. Hunger being thirst. It gave me more feeling of energy and well hydrated and being able to go throughout the day without feeling. You don't get those peaks and valleys where you get with the sugars and those beverages, and it made me feel good.
So in other words, when Alan thought he was hungry, he would maybe drink some water. And it takes about maybe 15 minutes to half an hour from the time you eat something or drink something to go to your brain and say, I'm full. So instead of eating quickly, you would first go to water, have that, and see if that fills you up.
Yes.
Okay, so water plays an important role, or seltzer water, no calories, and you flavor it with lemon or lime.
Absolutely.
So you got the bubbles.
Yes, people miss the bubbles.
All right, and then number 5 is the type of foods. We talked about this, but what did you start eating that was different in your diet? From what I understand, you ate foods that actually filled you up.
Yes. More proteins, things that didn't have empty calories that were just going to be burnt off or stored as fats in my body. more vegetables, that kind of thing.
So fruits and vegetables really helped,
Yes.
and you felt better and you felt fuller.
Yes.
There you go. This is from Dr. Alan Now, who is a physician who lost 85 pounds, who is now healthier. And the biggest thing is, it's about lifestyle. It's not about pills. It's about us changing our life and our relation to food. In other words, Alan sometimes, if he was upset, he would eat, but he knew that now, so he'll do other things like maybe take the dog for a walk, or if he was frustrated. But so you want to figure out why you're eating in relation to other events. So he's doing it, he's done it, and congratulations.
Thank you.
So for more information on how you can be healthier and get to a healthier weight, go to yourariahealth.org.